welcome back to my channel. So I'm very excited about today's makeup tutorial for two different reasons. First, because I was inspired by this gorgeous necklace that I got in my RocksBox this month. And if you don't know what RocksBox is, it's like one of those monthly subscription boxes, but for jewelry. So they send you 3 different pieces of jewelry every month, and then when you send them back, you get a new box. So you don't get to keep them, but they're gorgeous pieces. And to be honest, something with this bold of a statement I wouldn't want to wear too often anyway, so I'm kind of glad that I get to trade it in for a new item. But yeah, I'm obsessed with the RocksBox. This necklace I got in the mail and I was like, oh, I love it. It's incredible. So I'm going to have all of the info for RocksBox down below in the description box, and also they gave me a coupon code that I will also either list in this video or down there so you guys can check them out. But as far as jewelry goes, I never go shopping for it, so this monthly subscription thing is pretty cool, and I'm digging it. So if you're interested in that, check the description box for more info. And the second reason why I'm super excited for this tutorial is because I'm using some eyeshadows from Borghese Cosmetics. I've talked a little bit about Borghese on my channel before because I've gotten recently a lot of different products from them, but I wanted to highlight an entire video based on one of their eyeshadow palettes because these eyeshadows are the best quality like ever. Incredible quality, and isn't this gorgeous? Like, I know I never do cool tones on my channel, but this is beautiful and I'm super excited to use it. And can we talk about this look? Like, I'm obsessed. This is their Eclissare Color Eclipse Eye Shades of Cool eyeshadow palette, and it comes with 5 different shades and they're all gorgeous. This is like all blue tones, so there's like a very light baby blue and then a darker baby blue, a kind of light navy, and then a super deep navy, and then this incredible super sparkly blue ice color, which is like the entire reason I did this tutorial, because this eyeshadow is gorgeous. But yeah, I'm so excited for this look. These eyeshadows are incredible. I highly recommended them. But I'm gonna stop rambling. I've been talking for like 3 minutes and this is just the intro, so I'm gonna shut up now and we're just gonna get right into the look. So I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, so we're going to start off with the Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer, and we're actually going to use this as our eyeshadow primer for the day. So I'm just taking that on a damp beauty blender and pressing it all over the eyelid. You don't want to use too much of this, but this is going to be really great for canceling out any redness or veins on the eyelid. So I'm just pressing that onto the lid with the beauty blender, and then I'm going to set it in place with this Color Icon eyeshadow in the shade Brulee from Wet n Wild. It's just a matte cream shade, taking that on a big fluffy brush and pressing it all over where we put that concealer to make sure that it does not crease, and also to help with the blendability of our eyeshadows a little bit further. Now our transition shade for the day is going to be Milani's Bella Caffe, and we're going to put this in the crease with an Sigma E40. It's a nice cool tone brown, so it's going to blend well with the other cool tone, obviously blue shades that we're putting on the lid, but obviously blue and brown are different. So when we take our next shade, which is Chill, it's a nice satin finish, medium blue. You're going to make sure to blend this very well, because blue and brown are obviously very different colors, and if you don't blend them well, it's going to look very strange. So you're going to take your E25 and blend it to the gods. So you're going to take your E25, kind of put the color there, and then you're probably going to have to go back in with that E40 just to make everything is nice. Make sure everything is nice and blended. Now we're going to go in with the shade Numb, and this is a really gorgeous matte blue shade, almost like a blue black. And we're going to take this with a more densely packed dome brush, and we're going to pack most of that color on the outer corner, but we are going to taper it in to the crease just so that everything is nice and seamlessly blended. But you do want to focus most of that color on the outer corner. I went back and forth kind of packing on the color because I wanted it to be nice and intensely dark and very navy blue, so I packed on a lot of it, but I loved the effect that it had. So you do want to make sure to blend everything together. For this look, you're gonna go back with a lot of different brushes. Now for the lid, we're gonna take glitter glue from Too Faced first, because the shimmery color we're using, I wanted the shimmer to really stand out. So I put this down as a nice sticky base, and then we're gonna take that shade Blue Ice from the palette, and on a flat shader brush, we're just gonna press it right onto that glitter glue. And as you can see, that glitter shows up so amazingly. It is gorgeous, but you do want to make sure to do one eye at a time. So lay down the glitter glue and then pack on the color, because you want it to be nice and sticky when you put it down. So don't let it dry at all, lay it down and immediately go in with that eyeshadow and you will have your best glittery effect ever. Then we're going back in on a pencil brush, this time with that same navy blue shade, and kind of putting it in the crease to kind of ease the transition between that lid color and the crease. So we're gonna kind of go back with the navy blue and the other blues and make sure that everything is nicely blended and it doesn't look weird and choppy. So I went back in with that navy blue on the outer corner and then also in the crease to make that transition a little bit better. And then you are gonna go back with your E25 and your E40 and make sure everything is nice and blended. I then realized that I wanted the outer corner to be even darker, so I went back in with a even more dense packed brush with that navy blue shade and packed it on even more on the outer corner. But this look is all about blending and going back and looking at your work and fixing it, so do that. Then we're gonna go back into Brulee from Wet n Wild and use this to highlight the brow bone. And also, if you made any mistakes or little blunders while you were blending, you can use this shade to kind of correct them a little bit and kind of make any spots that got a little bit too dark a little bit lighter. And then I'm going to go in with a makeup wipe and just clean up everything, clean up all the fallout, clean up the edge of the line like of your eyeshadow, clean everything up. And then I'm going to go in with the Inglot number 77 Black Gel Liner and just give myself a nice wing, because I feel like for dark smoky eyes, especially colorful ones, a nice clean winged liner just cleans everything up, makes it look a little bit more professional, a little bit cleaner and more precise. It's just my favorite, and this is obviously my favorite liner ever. Then I went ahead and applied these Koko goddess lashes, which are gorgeous and look perfect with this look. But we're going to move on to the face now. I'm going to take the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer and press this into the T-zone. I'm only using this primer today, which is a little bit different, but it worked pretty fine. So I'm putting that on my face to smooth out the texture of the skin. And then after that, we are going to go in with our foundation. And the foundation we're going to use today is a combo of the Maybelline Superstay Makeup and the Kat Von D Tattoo Lock-It Foundation. This is a very matte and full coverage combo, but that's exactly what I wanted for this look. I'm going to add some glow later on, but I wanted it to be nice and full coverage because I feel like when you have a dark smoky eye, especially with cool tones, you want to perfect the skin as much as possible. So I just applied that with a beauty blender. Then I went back in with that Maybelline Master Conceal and applied that under the eyes and on the high points of the face to conceal and highlight the face. Once again with the beauty blender, because it is the best tool ever created for makeup. And then I'm going to go ahead and set that concealer with these two shades from the Kat Von D Shade Light palette on this Real Techniques contour brush, and just make sure that that is all set in place and nothing is going to move around or budge or crease or anything like that. Now we're going to bronze up the skin with this shade from that same Kat Von D palette. We definitely want to go in and bronze the skin before we contour, because when you have cool tones on your face, it can tend to make you look a little bit sick or sallow. So you want to add a little bit of color back into the face, a little bit more dimension, more than just contouring. You want to add a little bit of warmth to the face because everything else is so cool toned. Then after we bronze, we're going to go in with this cooler toned contour shade on a flat definer brush and go ahead and define the contours of the face, but you want to make sure to bronze beforehand, because if you just did this contouring step, it would look very strange. It'd look probably sickly and like a skeleton. So you want to make sure to bronze first. It's going to make a world of a difference. And for blush, we're going to take Thrill from Borghese Cosmetics, which is a really nice kind of neutral coral. It is a like very flattering shade on the cheeks, but it's not going to compete with the eyes, which is why I chose it, and it just blends beautifully on the skin. So I took that on a large angled contour brush. I feel like that was wrong. Yeah, I took that on that brush and blended it on the cheeks. And now for highlighter, I'm going to use the Balm's Mary Luminizer and just pop that on the high points of my cheeks and down the center of my face and all those places that we love to glow. This is one of my favorite highlighters of all time, and I love using it, especially when I do a smoky eye. I just feel like it looks gorgeous. So now we're going to move back to the eyes, and I'm going to take a black pencil liner. This one is my favorite. It's the one by Marc Jacobs. It is amazing, and it stays on your waterline like literally forever. It takes me forever to get it off, like later on in the night. But I'm going to line my waterline with that, and then I'm going to take that same navy blue shade on a flat definer brush and press it right into that lower lash line. I'm sorry about this part being out of focus, but in like a few seconds it's going to be back to normal, but I'm just pressing that into the lower lash line to make that bottom lash line nice and dark and smoky. And then I'm going to take that medium blue shade that we used before and on a pencil brush and just blend it all out so that it's not as harsh as it is right now on that lower lash line. You want to make sure it's a nice seamless blend. Seriously, blending your lower lash line is the key to a good lower lash line. Just blend it until you can't blend it anymore. And then I took that Mary Luminizer again and just popped it on the inner corners of my eye, and then also a little bit on the highest point of my brow bone, just to add a little bit of glow. And then I finished up the eyes with a quick coat of mascara on the bottom lashes, just to tie everything together. And now for lips, I'm going to start off with the Rose Brown lip liner from NYX, because what else do I ever use? It is the best lip liner ever. And I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips with this. I chose to go with a very dark, or not dark, a very nude matte lip. So I lined it with that, and then I went in with the Too Faced Melted Sugar Liquefied Lipstick and put that on top. This is a very, very nude lipstick, but it's gorgeous. But those two colors are a little bit choppy at first, so you want to go back in with your lip brush and then a little bit more lip liner to blend everything together. But once you do your lips, you're basically done with this look.
Okay ladies, that's basically it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, because it really helps me out. Leave me some comments down below letting me know some more makeup tutorials you want to see in the future, because coming up with these things is getting really difficult. Like when you have as many videos as I do, which I don't understand how girls with more videos than me do this still, but I need suggestions basically. So let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. I love you. Remember to check out RocksBox and Borghese Cosmetics, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.